Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. It's been a very, very interesting week for news and movie trailers alike. I'm going to try and cover the main things, but be sure to check out my website, martialartsmoviejunkie.com, if you want to see some of the other topics that I touch on, because I really haven't been able to cover every single thing that I write about on my website on this video. But a lot of cool stuff I want to talk about, starting with some cast member announcements for Kung Fu Killer, which is Donnie Yen's next film, I believe. It used to be called Last of the Best. Kung Fu Killer is kind of hasn't quite worked on me yet, but maybe I'll get used to it and accept it for what it is. I thought Last of the Best was a cool title. Anyways, Siu-wong and Yu are going to be playing. They said special guest appearances in the film. Now I don't know if that's going to mean they have big roles, or if they're going to be contributing anything to the actual film, or if it's just going to be they're in and out. Hopefully they fight Donnie, but obviously both of these guys have fought Donnie before, so it won't be anything too amazing unless they add a whole new element to the choreography, which is very, very possible. But anyways, it is great to know that these two guys are going to be in the film. They've worked with Donnie before. They've worked well with Donnie, and it's going to be very interesting to see how everything fits together. So keep your eye on that, and I'll let you guys know as soon as I learn more about Kung Fu Killer. All right, so next up, we also had a trailer for Street Fighter Assassin's Fist. Now, this one was actually a crowdfunded project, or I think it was Kickstarter, maybe. But there's Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and I don't remember exactly. I think it was Kickstarter that they did this on. But anyways, they finally get the web series going, and they have a trailer for the pilot episode. So if you guys are into Street Fighter, if you like the mythology, I feel like this is going to be one that really follows the story to a T, and will give you something really to be happy for. And we've seen it happen with Mortal Kombat. Hopefully Street Fighter will get that same level of care and attention, and we will get something very, very interesting and fun to watch. So it is a web series, and hopefully you guys will be able to support it, and if you have supported it, be able to see your efforts pay off. So congrats to those guys for getting it done and getting it filled, and we will be very curious to see how Street Fighter turns out to be. All right, next up, I did a couple articles this week for the Raid 2, like 3, I think, of them. So I'm going to go ahead and just bundle them all up together. First off, we had a not safe for work clip of the Hammer Girl, which I'm not going to show here. But if you want to see it, it's very short, very brutal. It'll get you excited for the film, so be sure to check that out. But what I will show you is some new videos for the Raid 2. The first one being the behind-the-scenes video. And as part 2, we did one, I think, last week with the Raid 2's behind the scenes as well. So it shows you a little bit more about like how they filmed it. I love learning how people film stuff. I don't know if you guys are like that, but whenever I get a movie, the first thing I do is like the special features, watch the making of, and see how they did what they did. And the Raid blows my mind. Like they had the whole like bathroom fight with the cubicles. It's insane. Like you got to see it. They're moving the walls so that the cameraman can go in and out. It's just ridiculous to me. Like Hollywood would have spent like thousands of dollars to do that same shot with CG and all these other ridiculous things, so some special crane that they would use. And these guys are doing it. They probably didn't spend a couple $100 to get the hinges for those cubicles or whatever it is. So the budget really went to the action, and they still cut corners where they could, which I think is fantastic. You've got the different color schemes for different enemies and elements, which I think is also very cool. So be sure to check that out. It's really, really interesting, and I think you guys will get a kick out of it. But in case you're not interested in that kind of stuff, IGN also got a exclusive trailer for the Raid 2, which I showed on my website as well. It's very, very cool. If you have not seen it yet, it shows a lot of action. I think it's going to be a solid film. A lot of people have gotten to see it. We've got a week before we get to watch it, so I'm really excited. I'm still checking my theater times, and nobody has it updated to Friday. I don't get it. It's like this coming week, and I'm gonna punch somebody if I don't get to see the Raid in theaters on opening weekend. Like, I don't care where I have to drive. I will drive an hour out. It's just I want to see it. Do I sound like a junkie? Because I feel like one right now. The thing is, it's going to be awesome, and I want to experience it in theaters. I was lucky enough to watch the first film in theaters. I think I watched it 3 times because it was there, and each time it got to a theater that was closer to me, so I wanted to watch it. So be sure to check out those trailers and behind-the-scenes videos if you want to get yourself hyped up for the Raid 2, or stay away from them, and maybe you can patiently wait until next Friday. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But don't worry, we've got plenty of trailers to check out as well. So Swelter, I think is how you pronounce it, unless it's a V sounding W, which would be kind of weird, but it's possible. But it's Jean-Claude Van Damme's next film. Got a trailer for it. Still getting the history of violence vibe from it. Jean-Claude Van Damme plays a thief, I guess, or a robber who... He was in a group of 5 people, if I remember right. They steal from a casino. They rob a casino, and he's the only one that makes it out not alive, but makes it out without getting caught. Sorry, my brain is just everywhere right now. So anyways, he's the only one who escapes, and his friends actually break out of prison. I believe it's 10 years later, but Jean-Claude Van Damme has amnesia. Now, I don't know if that's going to be something he's faking or if something he really has. Amnesia is kind of the go-to thing right now, or since ever. But the thing is, he doesn't remember where he hid the, I believe it's $10 million. So you've got this whole town under attack, and I have a feeling things aren't what they seem. So we'll have to see how this movie plays out. I'll watch it for Jean-Claude Van Damme. I've been very interested in some of the roles that he's been playing, and I think he's going to bring a whole nother element to this. We'll see how it goes. You know, we've seen a couple of these, like with Arnold, The Last Stand, where it's like the sheriff has to stand up against a group of, I guess, wrongdoers or criminals and protect the town. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they've got a couple twists in there for us that they're not showing us in the trailer. That would be great. But anyways, yes, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Swelter, looks pretty good if you ask me. But also, oh my gosh, okay, Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin got another trailer. It looks insane. Now, hopefully you guys have been following this movie as well. I'm still kind of surprised that this movie hasn't made it to the States. I don't know what's up with that, but Rurouni Kenshin is getting the second and third film released. I want to say it's essentially back to back. It's 1 month after the next, but it looks amazing. So if you guys like Kenshin, if you love the first film, I really think you're going to enjoy what this next trailer has to offer. It looks solid, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to see it. So be sure to give that a look as well. And lastly, because you can never have too many trailers in your life, we had another trailer for Brick Mansions, which is the District B13 remake. Now, I'll be honest, this trailer did a little bit better for me personally than the first one did. The first one looked like a shot-for-shot remake of District B13. This one doesn't look that bad. It looks like there's some other elements to it, some story elements. Paul Walker's father was a police officer that was killed by the RZA, stuff like that I don't think was in the original film, unless I'm just blanking out on it. So they are adding a little bit to it, just a little bit, but they are. I did think it was really funny that they use a cover for the trailer of a remake, but that's just me. So be sure to check that out and let me know what you guys think. Lastly, we're going to end this with a little bit of a review for a film called The Wrath of Vajra. It's a movie that I've been wanting to watch. I think I mentioned it a couple weeks back, and with Xing being announced for making a guest appearance in Kung Fu Killer, I felt like it was kind of it was time to watch the movie. So I gave it a review. A lot of you guys have already given me feedback saying that you agree with what I thought about it. Good or bad, hopefully you guys do enjoy my reviews. I try to be as honest as possible. I don't watch or read anybody else's reviews for these movies. I just kind of go with what I feel and how I think about the movie. And you know, I'm okay with not agreeing with what other people have to say about it. If you think the movie is fantastic, or if you think it sucks and I think otherwise, that's great. Like, let me know in the comments if you think that a movie was completely opposite of what I thought. And I love seeing other people's perspectives on things. I know some people, it's like trolling and, you know, they don't want to know or they don't want to have to deal with it. But I like knowing if there's a movie that I don't like, why someone liked it. Or, you know, on the flip side, if there's a movie I love and then I find out somebody didn't like it, I'm like, how? Like, what didn't you like about it? And a lot of times their points are valid. So be sure to let me know if you have seen Wrath of Vajra. It is out now, so you can check it out and pick it up and let me know what you think. So that's really all I have right now for the news side of things. I do want to cover a couple topics real quick, which is probably why my brain's going in 14 different directions, but I'm trying to get my website a little bit better organized for you guys. I'm doing more posts, especially these past couple days, which you guys will probably see. I'm trying to do I am doing one post a day, but I'm trying to pump out more as I can. Now, some of you know that I have a Let's Play channel. I've been doing it since the beginning of the year, pretty much. I've been doing Let's Play videos, and you guys, if you don't watch it, that's totally fine. I'm not going to force you to watch my videos. I'm not forcing you to watch this video. But I do want to let you guys know that I do feel like the Let's Play channel is kind of going in a different direction than what I had originally planned on it doing. I was just going to play martial arts games. Now, the thing is, a lot of these companies, especially the bigger companies, aren't letting YouTubers or other people play their games and show footage. They're getting copyright claims and things like that. So I started by playing some martial arts games and things like that. There are other games that I will play regardless, because I want to check them out and I want you guys to see them as well. The thing is, there's also other games that like some of my friends and other people want me to play, like horror games. And, you know, I think it's a great idea. I hate horror games. I hate scary things. So apparently it's funny to watch me freak out because everybody's a jerk. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and post Let's Play videos that are martial arts related on my website. So if you go to martialartsmoviejunkie.com, you'll see like I'm playing Strider. I just finished Beyond Good and Evil. Like those have ninjas are martial arts, but Beyond Good and Evil had some martial arts elements to it as well. So I'm going to be doing those. And then if I play like a scary game like The Cursed Forest, or I may be playing Outlast. But anyways, like scary games like that really don't have anything to do with Martial Arts Movie Junkie, I'm going to just post them on my Let's Play channel. So MAMJ Let's Play is my Let's Play channel. If you guys want to check those videos out, be sure to subscribe, and then you'll be able to get the notices as soon as they're out. I just don't want to, I just feel bad bombarding people who come to my website for martial arts news, and then they're like, why is there a horror game on here? Why are there other videos on here? Now, if it's related to martial arts, I'm going to throw it on there because I want to give you guys some variety and entertainment. But that's really what it's about. I hope that you guys like what you see in what I do. You know, video games are a part of my life as well, and I like bringing that other element into it as well. So if I can do it, why not? And hopefully I can balance everything together. I promise you 100%, my website is my first priority. It's my main priority, and I'm not gonna let this Let's Play channel pour over into that. You know, I'm not gonna be playing more scary games or more funny games than I am gonna be doing articles on my website. So don't worry about that. I promise you, I'm not gonna let that happen. It's not gonna slip up like that. It's just something extra, something for me to do, and something to give you guys maybe a little break from all the martial arts news and trailers that you get throughout the week. So anyways, that's all I got. I'm gonna be done rambling here real soon. But I do appreciate you guys' support, and you know, for all of you guys that do watch my videos and go to my website and check out the links, I really do appreciate it. And whether you watch these videos just because you came across them on YouTube, or whether you know about me from my website, I appreciate it. And I know there's different audiences and people have different needs, and that's why I'm trying to kind of spread myself out as much as I can. So thank you guys so much for being supportive. I really do appreciate it. And that's all I got. So yeah, check out all those trailers. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next week. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.